So I was pretty disappointed, but not really shocked to see the 60-minute interview with Brad Garlinghouse from Ripple yesterday. It aired not live, sorry, but it aired yesterday. So I watched it right after the interview had aired, and it was pretty disappointing to see. Let me know down below. Did you guys watch it as well, and what did you think? I thought it was a traditional legacy media hit piece on crypto. I think it really takes it really shows me why people are moving away from legacy media and going to such platforms such as X. I mean, just the amount of misinformation that we heard in that video, as well as just things that they purposely left out. So let's jump into it in this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or follow me on X wherever you're watching. And let's really get into this because I think that this is important for us to notice. And a lot of times people say, legacy media it gets things wrong a lot. And you really notice it when you are familiar with the subject that they're talking about and you hear what they're saying. And it's like, that's not true at all. And that's basically what this whole show was to me. I was like, what the hell? Like they didn't even mention that XRP was ruled as not a security. So, there's a number of things that they left out, and it's really unfortunate because they had their chance at really, doing something good with their time and helping out the space a little bit and reporting the truth, which they didn't. So Brad Garlinghouse says here that he spoke with Margaret Brennan from 60 Minutes for about 90 minutes straight. So they basically edit it so that he basically spoke a sentence at a time. I'm like, I can't believe that they did that. The amount of that it added up altogether, it might have been a couple of minutes that Brad Garlinghouse was speaking in this 60-minute interview, and it was absolutely insane to see. They shockingly left out that the federal judge ruled that XRP is not a security. Oh, shocker, right? And they also mentioned that crypto has new utility. I think that they had a counter person on there as well. What was his name? John Reed Stark. So he was, friendly with Gary Gensler and the SEC and all that. And John goes on to talk about how crypto has new utility and it's, bad for a number of reasons, scams and all that stuff that Gary Gensler usually recites. And they didn't rebut, they didn't fact check, they didn't really do anything in terms of, I think he actually had more speaking time than Brad Garlinghouse did. Now, I'm really disappointed because the reason I watched this is because I thought it was going to be about Ripple's journey into, the lawsuit with the SEC and things like that. But what they turned it into was a hit piece on crypto and how Ripple basically gave money to PACs and things like that. They turned it political, right? They donated money to PACs to get Donald Trump elected. Okay, so what company doesn't promote or like give money to political parties that are going to help promote their industry? I mean, most of them do, right? So big whoop. Anyways, so let's jump over here. So Neil Hartner also says he highlighted a few things from the 60 Minutes got wrong about crypto, XRP, and Ripple. John Reed Stark says crypto is a scourge. It's not something that you want in your society. It has no utility. It's just pure speculation. So he goes on to say Ripple Payments customers using XRP for cross-border payments would beg to differ, right? Now, this is the stuff that should have been in there. This is it really was a hit piece when you look at it, just the way things were twisted, and it's really shit journalism, in my opinion. John Reed Stark also says, I've read every case, I've read every motion, and judges have said over and over again that these are securities. Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that the token itself is not a security. What the hell? 60 Minutes, you failed. I'm sorry, but you failed. You did a shit job. It's shit journalism, and I'm really tired of legacy media trying to insert itself into something that it doesn't know anything about. Garlinghouse highlighted 60 Minutes to not mention XRP's status as not being a security. And he also says, and Ripple Labs handles billions of dollars in KYC compliant transactions for institutional customers. That is a utility in itself. So, you can take that and shove it. Ripple also said that the network handled over 172 million transactions in the third quarter, which is a 99% annualized increase. The network burned, over half a billion XRP tokens, or sorry, half a billion, geez. 500,000 XRP tokens generated from transaction fees, which is a 21% increase from the same period last year. one of the best performing cryptos. It has been recently surged 382% from its lowest level in November, and it is the third biggest crypto in the market. So we did see a bit of a dip in the market today. XRP is down at this point right now about 7% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin and other altcoins have began the week in red. It's not just XRP. XRP remains above key resistance level of $1.97, however, and Ripple's still significantly above the 50 and 200 weekly exponential moving averages. So we're still safe. We're still, basically in the go zone. But it could drop to retest support at $1.97 before resuming its uptrend. It wouldn't be out of the way for us to see that. So like I said, we're going to jump over to CoinMarketCap here. Just take a look at so down about 8% now over the last 24 hours, sitting at $2.41. We're still way up, guys. I mean, this is not anything that I am going to be shaken up about. I really don't think that we're still up 339% in the last month. It's nothing really to be concerned about. I think this is just going to play out. Obviously, 60 Minutes had its own narrative that it wanted to push. And I'm really sorry for my attitude in this video, but this is just me and my opinion. I can be very opinionated. And, I think it's really called for because, it's no surprise why people are turning to, alternative sources of media to get the news and to get, opinions and things like that as well, because, legacy media really just pushes what it wants you to hear. And, you know what? Sucks to be you. 60 Minutes, you had your chance. The crypto people have spoken. They don't like what you did. And, we're going to move on because we don't need you. But that's what I got for you guys in this video. Just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.